Hello and welcome to Long's Toys. I have another Ressha Sentai Tokkyuger review for you today. This is the most recent Ressha that's come out, Diesel Ressha. As you can see, he combines here with Car Carrier and Tank Ressha to form Diesel-O. Here's the top of the box. It's a really nice long picture of the train. Here's the bottom. Picture of the train and Diesel-O. Shows how they combine on the side. Now the three can also combine with Tokkyuger, as you see here. There's a picture of Diesel Ressha and Tank Car Carrier. And then here's how they combined with Tokkyuger, all 8 trains together, which we'll get into. So let's go ahead and get this guy out of the box and take a look. Okay, so out of the box here is Diesel Ressha. It is very, very long. It's made up of a couple key pieces. From here over is the little Ressha that you would put like in the Tokkyu changer. Then there's a segment from here to here, right here. This is a little middle piece here in the middle, and then from here on is the rest. I really like the look of it. It's like a large freight train. I like how it has the kind of box cars down here at the end, and the little door on the blue one does slide open. I mean, you can kind of just fit your finger in there. It's a very small space, but it's a nice little touch that there's kind of like a little boxcar door that can open. I thought that was really cool. This is the other side. No doors open on this side. Otherwise, it looks pretty much the same. Unfortunately, this piece here that will eventually become the head, it's got kind of a weird connector where the bottom is kind of half open. So when you connect them, while it does stay on snug, if you try to connect both pieces and then like lift it up by that, it gets kind of floppy. So just be careful of that when you're connecting. You kind of have to keep it on a flat surface, or like you'd have to kind of pick it up by everything to keep it together, because it will just kind of pop off. But you can always pop it right back on. I've got the Tokkyu changer here so you can see that the sounds that it makes. I'm going to go ahead and summon the Ressha. So as you can see, it calls Diesel Ressha. If I try to transform, so because it's a support Ressha, it'll say Tokkyuger, but then it'll say Diesel, and then if I do a transfer, so there you go, you have Tokkyuger transformed from Diesel back to red. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is Diesel-O. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in Car Carrier and Tank Ressha, but I'll just kind of put them off to the side for a second. The first thing you're going to do is split this apart at the points that I talked about. And then you can just kind of put this as going to be the head. You can put that off to the side for a sec. You're going to come around to here, where you can kind of see there's an arm joint, but you won't use that yet. But this black piece here will fold down. I just want to make sure you can see that. It was folded in like that. You just fold it down, so now you have a clip. And then on this side, there's also you leave it folded in, but there's a clip there. And you just kind of clip those together, so now you have these pieces like this, sandwiched together here. Then, right here, right below this gold piece, you're going to just pop it down to the side. It folds down 90 degrees. Then on the other side of the gold thing, it's going to pull forward and then it can fold down. So pull out and fold down. It does not fold all the way vertical. It just folds that much. But you can move this. It rotates there. I'll show you more of that later. Then these panels fold out. One there and one there. Now you can see these two connectors here. You're going to connect tank to one. And you're going to connect car carrier to the other. They do just go out to the side like one little click like that, just so they can fit next to each other, because otherwise they're too wide to like sit next to each other 100% vertical. Then you just flip the feet up on these. Let me pan up here. I like to rotate the arms forward because it helps keep balance. Otherwise, it tends to want to fall back. Now you're going to take this headpiece, not this side. You want this side in the front, and you see these two connectors right here. They're going to plug in right there. So you just pop that in. And then this piece, let me bring it in. These two pieces right here will clip in right here and here as you flip this down. And there's the head. And there's a nice close-up of the head. I think it's a really nice head sculpt. I like the kind of horns, and I like the robot face with the green eyes. And I really like this golden chest piece. I think that's really cool. So here we have Diesel-O. I think the funny thing about him is if you do put the arms straight down, he's really kind of flat. He doesn't have a lot of bulk to him, which is kind of fun. I mean, it works. I really like the robot mode. I think it's just the nature of having a bunch of trains combined. You're going to get this kind of flat-looking robot. But I really like the coloring. I like how the top here has the kind of gold and the yellowish orange and light blue so that it matches the car carrier and tank Ressha for a kind of cohesive feel. I also like the kind of brownish burgundy color. I think it just kind of works as a nice contrast to the bright orange and blue of the other parts of it. And I love the gold chest piece. I think that's some really nice detailing there. But overall, I mean, articulation, he really only has the arms. It's a Sentai toy, so the arms can move around. That's pretty much the only articulation there is. But I have to say, I really do like this. Okay, so as promised, I brought in Tokkyuger here because all 8 trains can combine. I've disassembled Diesel-O. What you're going to do, or what I like to start, go ahead and just pop pink and yellow off of Tokkyuger and put them off to the side. The other thing you can go ahead and do is fold the head back in, close the doors, and unpeg this part and just kind of fold it back around. There you go. Didn't have the doors closed all the way. So you can just kind of leave Tokkyuger like that. I like to start with car carrier and tanker. On the side here, there's a little lever. And I did show you this in my review of car carrier and tanker Ressha. You pull that lever to bend it in half like an L and then pop out these connectors on the side. And that's going to peg in to these connectors on the side of blue. And you're going to do the same thing for tank. Where's the... Here it is. There's a little lever right here on the side. It makes it bend like an L. Then you're going to pop out these 2 black connectors there and plug them into the side of green. Now what that does is it really gives this robot a lot of stability. It's like fortifying the legs, which you're going to need because there's about to be a lot of top heaviness added to this. You take these 2 pieces of diesel, and remember before where I showed you the arm connector, you're going to fold that out, and you're going to fold that black piece back down, because that's going to add stability. Then what you're going to do is turn this top part, or I'm sorry, you have to pull it out like I showed you before, and then rotate it 90 degrees, and then kind of cock it down. So it looks like that. Then you're going to come over here, and you obviously know where the arm ports are, where yellow is just connected, and then there's a clip right down here. So this clip's going to go in there, and that's going to plug in there. And that just really connects that on nicely, nice and strong. You're going to go ahead and do the same with the other one. Pop out the connector, pop out the second connector down there. Get that ready like that. So now your Tokkyuger is looking very wide and steady. He just really bulks out, I really think. I mean, I kind of like the look, but he definitely like doubles in width. Then you're going to go ahead and put pink and yellow, right back on. And then you're going to take the head. This is how you put it on for Diesel-O. You're going to turn it around, flip these out, and I'll give you a nice look at this head sculpt. I like this one a lot. It kind of gives like a samurai feel with the way the train tracks go up like an old samurai helmet. And I really like the Tokkyuger in gold there on his forehead. And I like the kind of the green eyes. I like this face a lot. And then these two connectors are going to plug into the two connectors on top of red where you would plug in the normal head. And there you go. Alright, and then you have the combined form of all 8 Ressha, which by reading the box I believe is called Cho Tokkyuger. I like it. It kind of, like I said, it reminds me a little bit of a samurai with the helmet, which I really like. And I don't know, it's really wide and bulky, but I don't know, it kind of works for me. I just kind of like it. It just gives us like a strength of like stocky power, like he's ready to just, you know, get ready for a big fight. As far as posability in this mode, it's really just the arms move around. And these pieces up here, you can click one more down if you want. I'm assuming these are supposed to be kind of like, you know, shoulder cannons or something. So maybe they'll come down when they're ready to fire and then kind of click back up. I haven't seen this on the show yet. An episode just aired on Sunday, but I haven't seen like a subbed version yet. So I don't know if he's on the show yet. He might be. I'm hoping he is. I'm hoping to see that episode. But so like I said, I don't know what kind of powers or capabilities he's going to have because I haven't seen him on the show yet. But I really like it. Like I said, I really like Diesel-O, and I really like this Cho Tokkyuger form. I have to say that I think Diesel Ressha is an excellent addition to the line. When we got Tank and Car Carrier Ressha, they were kind of fun, but there wasn't a whole lot you could do with them. I mean, they kind of just became arms, or you could kind of switch off the trains and make extra legs or different combinations. And you still have all those possibilities, but now you have like 2 excellent new official molds, or I should say not molds, but 2 official forms that are just a lot of fun. I really like Diesel-O. I think it's kind of hilarious that he is almost completely flat. Like when you turn him around, it's just the trains just standing up basically, but it works. I don't know why. I really like it. And then this Cho Tokkyuger form, again, I really like it. When I first saw pictures, I didn't think I would like it as much. I kind of saw the picture and thought they're really just kind of slapping the trains on the side. They're trying to figure out what to do with these, but now that I have it in hand and I look at it, I love the head sculpt. It really gives me like a samurai feel, like an old samurai helmet with the way they have the trains coming up to make those horns. I love the head sculpt on it. I just think it's a lot of fun. Like I said, it really surprised me. The more I get these in hand, I'm loving them more and more. I'm really excited. I've seen pictures now for the other Ressha that are coming out, like the 6th Orange Rangers build Ressha, or his 2 kind of construction vehicles. There's also a picture of something called Safari, I think, where it's a bunch of trains that kind of look like a lion or turn into a lion, which I think is awesome. It's a great idea. And also they're doing the EX Reshas, where it's the past Ranger teams in like a red Ressha that you can connect to the front and get like different heads for Tokyo and everything. So I'm really excited for the future of this line. It's really shaping up nicely, and I don't know, like, I'm not a huge train guy, but I'm really liking the way this Sentai is going. I'm very excited for new stuff to come out. So I can't recommend Diesel Ressha enough, especially if you already have tank and car carrier. It's a no-brainer. Go out, pick up Diesel Ressha. It's a lot of fun. But please, tell me what you think in the comments. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe. And thanks for watching.